Good early morning, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. My name is Tyler Fikes. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today, we are going to be finally working on the 1999 GMC Sierra, my first truck. If you guys are new to the channel, I haven't done much work to this truck in about a year. The last thing I did was the iPad in the dash right here that I'll show you in a second. If you guys want to see more of this truck, there's a ton of videos on this truck on the rest of the channel. Go through, check it out. I got this truck when I was 15. It was bone stock. I kind of built it the way I wanted on the budget I was on as more of a kid. And now I think it is time to start the build process up again. Do a little bit more and a little bit different of stuff to the truck. I have a lot of big projects planned. They're not gonna be super quick, but we are gonna slowly start chipping away at them again, working on the truck yet again. So today I am going to be taking it into a shop. We're getting an electric fan conversion kit installed. Here's the iPad in the dash I was talking about. Now, anyways, if you don't know, the 99 to 02 GMC and Chevy trucks have a fan in the motor, as most vehicles do. However, that fan is on a pulley system, so it is being driven by the same system of belts that is turning everything else that makes the motor run, is using power to turn a big fan in the engine bay. That being said, the motor is working extra hard to turn that fan, so that actually leads to a loss in wheel horsepower. Now, this website advertises the electric fan conversion kit to increase wheel horsepower. Yes, dyno-tuned wheel horsepower, as if in you put it on a dyno, check your horsepower before and after the electric fan conversion. They are claiming a gain of 20 to 25 wheel horsepower. I can link their website down below. If you have a 99 to 02 Chevy, GMC truck or SUV that has the not electric fan, you can go check out their website, look at it for yourself. It was about 500 bucks for the kit, and if you like the results of this video, you can get one for yourself. I am not affiliated with it in any way, wish I was. However, quick plug, I am at the gym right now. It is about 4:50 in the morning. I am affiliated with Bucked Up. That is a supplements that I just took. That is why I'm so hyped right now to get into the gym for a leg day at 4:50 a.m. If you want to get in shape, getting some good supplementation is a great way to help do that. Down below, there's also a link that'll take you over to their website, and if you use discount code FIKES20 on the screen now, you will save 20% at checkout. Now, it is a brand I stand by. I actually don't use any supplements but Bucked Up, not because I am affiliated with them, but because I truly do like their product. I take their pre-workouts in the morning, BCAAs during the workout, creatine after the workout, protein powder after the workout. I use their belt for when I'm going heavy on leg day. I use their wrist wraps for when I'm going heavy on push day. All around, their brand has actually been one that I am happy and proud to work with. They have some great products, so if you're looking into getting into something like that, or if you're already into something like that and you just need more of it, check out the link down below. They will have something awesome for you. Anyways, back to the truck. So I am gonna go in, get my workout, and then we're gonna be taking the truck to a local shop that is going to be doing more of this work that I was talking about, hopefully soon. So today we're gonna be kind of just going over the motor, making sure everything looks right, getting a little list together of what we're going to need to replace. The truck is fairly well taken care of. It only has 120,000 miles on it, and it is a 1999. I got it with 103,000 miles on it when I was 15, and I'm only 21, turning 22 end of this month now. So it is my daily, but I don't put a ton of miles on it. So it's just time to get back to the build and do some more cool stuff to it. And like I said, today that is gonna start with the electric fan and just a little check of the motor. So I am gonna go get my workout, and I will see you guys at the shop. All right, and the truck is finished. It is put back together. It's got the computer tuned and put back in. We got the new fans and a lack of the old one that used to go right there. So let's fire it up. Sounds good as always. And we will drive it home and see how it does temperature-wise. Previously, it would never get above about 197. So we will see what it is up to after the drive home based on our little temperature gauge right there. And we are back home, and it's sitting at the same 197 that I usually see. So not much of a difference was made. All right, YouTube. So we last left off a couple seconds ago for you. It was 7 months ago for me. It was back in early May. It is now December 1st. I'm gonna be posting the video this weekend. I was doing this, thinking about it. I really didn't have a genuine response to give to the product. I wanted to be able to give a very thorough, in-depth, knowledgeable review, not just throw it on the truck, upload it the same week that I got the fan, and kind of just bullshit it. Honestly, I wanted to see how it performed because I heard some pretty big claims from this product, and I wanted to be able to give my honest opinion on how it actually held up, how it actually performed, and not just what I thought of it within 2 days of putting it on the truck, but what I thought within half a year of driving it. So I do drive this truck every day. We've put about 2,000 miles on the truck since the last video. I took it on a long road trip that we do every summer. So the truck has had some use. I do have some honest feedback to give you for these fans. These fans are linked down below. So go check them out if you want to get a set for your anything older than 03 GM vehicle, or 99 to 02. The pros, I'm gonna go over them first. So the pros were, I definitely 100% noticed a increase in miles per gallon. So my fuel mileage has gone up about 1.2 miles per gallon every single tank. I calculate it every single tank. I do, my miles divided by however many gallons I fill up. So I can just show you in here. I reset my trip every single time I fill up. So say I go 250 miles, I put 20 gallons in it, I divide 250 by 20, and I've been averaging always about 13.1 to 13.4 miles per gallon. I don't only do freeway. That is not great mileage by any means, but I feel like for a 99 V8 truck, that ain't bad. And I used to be getting about 11, 12 miles to the gallon consistently, always. And now every time I fill up, it is always at least 12.9, and I've seen as high as like 14, but that was when I had a lot more freeway miles. But it's pretty consistently in the 13 range, in the low 13 miles per gallon range. So you will absolutely notice a difference miles per gallon when you install this fan and get rid of that big hunk that's sitting in front of it. As far as any other pros, you definitely have a lot more space in the engine bay. If you're ever gonna be doing any work in there, you have a ton more space to get your arms down in there and be able to work on the engine, tools, whatever you need to get in there. You can get in there a lot easier. It does look cool. You can see a lot more of the engine. And the fans, I just think they look cool. That big one definitely looked like 90s technology. This looks a little more modern. So that is another pro. And then the final pro, it is what they claimed was a power adder, and the jury is yet to decide on that one. I'm not 100% sure. There are times I do feel like it is a little bit more peppy and a little bit more powerful. They claim it can add up to 20 wheel horsepower, which seems like quite the lofty claim for just removing some flywheel weight. But I do think I notice a bit of a power gain, at least for off the line slow stuff. Top end, don't really notice anything. From a stop, I think that I notice a little bit more power, but it's nothing where you're like, oh my God, that was so much more power. Don't do it if you're looking for just more power. If you're just looking for more power, a $500 air intake is going to get you further than this $500 weight reduction that you're getting. I genuinely think I noticed a difference, definitely on sound and performance when I did my air intake. So get a good air intake if you're looking for power on a truck like this. But I do think, and if you have the money to spend on it, I do think that it added a little bit of low-end power. Like I said, top end, don't notice anything. Low end, I do think I notice a bit. So that kind of covers it for pros. I know they said it was gonna cool better, and now we're gonna kind of get into the cons. I would kind of call it an in-between. It seems to hold about the same temperatures. I have always seen 197 prior to throwing these electric fans on and removing the belt-driven fan. The only way I think they're actually gonna make it run cooler, because I have never seen it run consistently cooler. Obviously it's cooler when it's warming up, but once it gets up to temperature, it is 197 to 204, 205, which I think is a little bit higher. It was always 197 to like 201, 203 was pushing, like I was really on it. But I have seen like 205 on cruising, and that's not bad. Normal engine temp is supposed to be like 210, 215. So it's not bad. I'm not saying it's gonna wear out your engine. Definitely not saying that. But I do think that their claim of making your engine run cooler is far-fetched. And I think the only time it would make your engine actually run cooler is if you used it in conjunction with the belt-driven fan. So you're gonna have the belt-driven fan always cooling it, and then on hot enough temperatures when it needs it, it's gonna kick that fan onto a higher speed and cool it down more quickly. But I don't think it's gonna get it any cooler than that normal OEM fan would. So that is my honest 6-7 month review on having these fans on my truck. Unfortunately, I haven't made any modifications to the truck since, but I am really hoping to soon. I take that back. I did a couple little things here and there, like the third brake light up here, which I made a video on, and I redid my windshield tint. I went from a 50 to a 30, and I love it. But that is about the extent of it for this truck. I really, really, really want to start doing more stuff to this truck. It's just everything I want to do is expensive, because everything that could be done small, I've already done. If it was like a $50 to $500 thing and something I thought was cool, or even more expensive, but it was just easy enough to get and do, I've done it. And there's not much more to do to this truck except for going the crazy route, like stripping the frame, throwing on new axles, getting coilovers, solid axle swap, camshaft, heads, or motor swap. I don't want a motor swap, but I do want to do a bigger cam and heads and headers and a full exhaust one day. But I just am not at the point where I can do that right now, especially being in California. It gets a little hard to get away with stuff like that. But that is my promise to the channel, myself, and this truck. I want to get that kind of stuff done eventually on this truck. So make sure to subscribe, stick around to see when that does happen. Drop a thumbs up if you like the video. I'm going to show you guys in the engine bay real quick, just after the outro, just one last time, a little look over. I took the red engine cap off because I heard that's supposed to help it cool faster as well. Haven't noticed any difference yet, but I will keep you posted. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, see you later.